I can tell you there's a lot that's happened here in the last year, and we're looking forward to showing you all about it. It's really been an amazing journey, and it's just the beginning. We're up here in North Georgia in the Appalachian Mountains, and it's just absolutely amazing.
Welcome back to D'Angeland, everybody. It's been about a year since we filmed anything, and it's been a crazy, busy year.
Now in D'Angeland, a little crazy is always welcomed, and unconventional thinking is what's gotten us this far. Expecting new solutions and trying to remember the old ways. Now, one of the most important things that we put a lot of our energy into is a natural, healthy garden that our family can eat from. Now, before we start in the garden, let's give you an idea of what we've come up here. Now, it's a lot of beds, and we couldn't keep up with all of them. Trying to figure out which bed we're talking about when, it just didn't work. And you know, me being from the restaurant business, you gotta have that figured out, right? Table 10, table 23, but it just didn't sound good with the numbers. So we had to figure out something, and we tried for a while and just couldn't come up with anything until Rebecca kind of nailed it. So we called it New Orleans. And so here you could see we've got Canal Street. We've got the French Quarter. And then we have the lakefront. And then the West Bank is over here. So on Canal Street, we've named them 101 block, the 102 block, and so on. And then we've got the French Quarter where we have Uptown, which is a little bit off of topography, but hey, it works for us. We've got Tchoupitoulas, we've got Royal Street, Bourbon, Decatur, and then downtown. And then we've got Metairie and Marrero, and then the West Bank over here. Just one little thing to help us to get going, so we'll let Rebecca take it away.
I'll take you on a little garden tour. Okay, into the garden. This is the Frankie tree. Wanda was recently here. She painted this for the Frankie tree. That was pretty sweet. Yeah, and it's doing really well. If you remember, if you watched the episodes from last season, it was little bitty. Oh, and check this out. This is this plant right here. This is mullein, and in its second year, it grows this really tall stalk that has all these little flower petals that come off of it, and it has some medicinal purposes. So we have a lot of this on the property, and this is when we decided to put by the Frankie tree. And then here is our high tunnel. We call it the Superdome. Squash. The big tomatillo plant. There's another squash plant. It's already got some squash starting on it. Not sure if you can see that. There's a squash already going. right, this is our tomato bed. It's all tomatoes in here. I think we're getting some. I think I saw some. Yeah, there we go. They're starting to form the little fruit. This is like eggplant and peppers over here. Calendula that I grew from seed, as well as some nasturtium. The flowers on that are edible. These are all loofahs, loofah gourds. Make that loofah sponge. So that's the high tunnel, or this AKA Superdome. And here we go. We have, this is a strawberry bed right here. We had our first strawberry off of it today. It was so sweet. Some more strawberry plants. And then this log here has had some oyster mushrooms on it. It doesn't have anything on it right now, but so we're kind of on the side over there. Hopefully we'll get some more soon. And then we have looks like we have a few, let's see this bed. We have a few carrots. Not much else going on here. And then a whole bunch more, I think that's some daikon. That's what that is. So over there, past the Superdome, is the pumping station, which is our setup for Jadam, which is making our own fertilizer. So you basically make different formulas of stuff to apply to the garden, but it's all natural stuff, and a lot of it you use the like local humus that's in your area, like the local topsoil. That's good and beneficial. And then this is our brassica bed. So this is all like cauliflower. You can see I have some onions planted in between too. Cabbages, broccoli. Blueberry tree. Bushes all along here. Blueberries. Over here we have some more onions. These are called contender beans right here. And then kidney beans. Gotta have the kidney beans. These are kind of cool collards. They're called henpeck collards. They're really good. Got a lot of vitamin C in it. Okay, so these are blue light green beans. So that'll be like your normal looking green bean. Lima beans. And more lima beans. Of course, on that side of that bed. And then over here we have some more collards. And some peppers down there. And then all along this trellis here we have cucumbers. And then I have some Swiss chard right here. And then I still have some room to plant over here. I'm not sure where I'm going to plant over there yet. And then this is just pretty much flower bed. I had, there's a Fuji apple tree right here and down there. And then of course, there's some wisteria, but oh, it was so pretty the other day, but it's all blown away, on that frame there. And then this had Chinese peonies, and they're all gone, but they were real pretty when they were in bloom. More collards, more lettuces down there. Cucumbers all along here. and they'll grow up the trellis. That'll be something new we're trying this year. And some carrots. These are carrots growing right here. Spinach. More spinach. More squash. That's some thyme right there. I think this is a sunflower. Oh, and then here's some chamomile. Wait, right there. That's chamomile. Squash plants. They're starting to flower. That's some peppermint right there, mint and rosemary. Here's some carrots. I don't know if you can see the kind of carrots. They're a little sparse right here. And not too much going on right here in this section, but then we have our lettuces. These are like called Little Jim. This is called Paris Isle lettuce. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, there it is, ice green lettuce. And then here's some kale, a bunch of kale we'll use. So we'll use like this kale and spinach and pretty much the beets and the carrots like for juicing. So we'll like make juice, you know, with like carrots and then maybe an apple, maybe put some beets in there, or just kale and some mixed frozen berries. So we can use a lot of this bed for some of that stuff. More onions, lots of onions and garlic. And then all of this over here are different types of potatoes. All these big plants here. They have Yukon and sweet. And then this is radishes. We have some squashes over there in that other bed. Let me bring that up. Over there. And then we have some peas. I'm so excited about the peas. We got this cool little wood trellis for it, just from the tree branches and stuff. But we have like snow peas, like you can see. There is one snow pea right there. We harvested some earlier. And then like some sugar snap peas. More kind of squashes, watermelon. I have watermelon and pumpkin as well. This is like a dahlia plant. The dahlia flower is really, really pretty. And then this year I've also planted some birdhouse gourds. So they're like gourds, and then you can like dry them out and make birdhouses out of them. Here are some zinnias, I believe, that I grew from seed. That's a pumpkin, I believe. More zinnias. And dahlia. This is a big dahlia here. And that's a dahlia, so that might bloom. See that bud there? That might bloom soon. And then this is my goji berry. So usually it takes a couple of years to get fruit, I believe. Oh, let me show you this. This is a cool plant. This is milk thistle. It's very prickly on the end. You don't want to touch it, but it's really good for like liver detox. And so we're gonna like harvest that, make tea. You can also dry the leaves and do different things, I believe. Make a tincture. And then here's some dill. I grew that. My biggest dill I've grown, I believe. And these are my marigolds. And here I grew from seed. So I got this cool little log thing that I just use as a planter. And then, of course, here is my greenhouse, right? Which are all new seedlings we're planting that will eventually be transplanted into the garden. this is our somewhat compost pile that we're working on. Anyway, that's the rest of my greenhouse. So, and then here's just a view overall from my greenhouse. So that's Canal Street. And then, let's see if I can remember all the beds. Uptown way over there. Tchoupitoulas, Bourbon Street, Royal Street, Decatur, downtown, Metairie, Marrero. And then we don't have anything really going on in these beds, so. But that is the garden tour, so hopefully we'll be harvesting lots of good stuff out of here this year.
Wow, that's a lot. Summer's just started and the garden's just beginning to grow.
And we wanted to share all of this with our family just to show you how much we've, enjoyed gardening and learning this whole process. But it's not just about us, we want to include you guys. And if you have something you want to share or learn about or things you can teach us, then that's what we're doing all this for. Oh, and our piggies.
We didn't even tell you about the Coonies. The cutest little pigs you ever saw, Saffron and Chicory. And we're going to share more about them in episode 2. In the chickens.
Yeah, we got Easter eggers, and they're laying eggs. We don't have to buy eggs from the grocery anymore.
And I tell you what, it's the best eggs you ever had in your life. We're getting the right kind of equipment, or at least starting to get it. Got me a cool tractor I can start working that land with. But we got a lot of work in front of us. And I can tell you, ain't nothing gonna stop us. We're gonna keep pushing this land, keep getting it in shape, making it ours. Ours to share for our families, our children's children to come. Hell, Maggie and Penelope are already here. So, this is only the beginning. We have just begun. I'm going to keep working this soil. We're going to keep working this land. Watch this Frankie tree grow. Get some of them good honey crisp apples.
Yeah.
And I guess we're going to get ready to see you on the next episode.